Kairos is a sports technology platform which targets specifically elite sports clubs around the world, ranging from rugby to soccer to hockey, for example. And what we do is we allow those clubs to operate more effectively and more efficiently by allowing them to schedule and plan their activities better across all stakeholders in the club. The difference that we have, apart from that sets us apart from solutions that are out there, is that we focus on the individual athlete and how do we empower that athlete to own their own performance. So Kairos provides a platform that helps the club, but ultimately provides a tool to the athlete that allows them to own their own performance and then come game day be able to perform more consistently. The 2018 Friendship 4 was a massive eye-opener for us, to be honest. Kindly through Invest NI and NI Connections, we were invited along to a lunch which took place in a hotel in Belfast. We went along to that lunch knowing that we were going to be being introduced to some of the folk who had travelled over as part of the tour. It was a recce visit at the time, and we didn't know what to expect. And then through the discussions that we had, speaking to different commissioners and different operations directors, for example, of the colleges out in the States, we realised that Kairos, which we had been building primarily for rugby and soccer here back in the UK and Ireland, had a direct fit and could solve many of the problems that were being faced by colleges in the US as well. And very kindly, through Joe Bertagno, one of the commissioners, he invited us out to the AHCA convention. It takes place in Naples every year. Invited us out there to speak on a panel and to meet many of the operations directors and just the different people who were involved in the hockey clubs. But we were also able to have conversations with quite a number of colleges who we're currently now got relationships with. So ranging from the likes of Colgate, from Colgate to Boston University to Harvard, for example. They're all colleges that we're now actively working with.
The future is pretty exciting at the minute. We're solving more and more problems in sports teams. We're working with Ulster Rugby, Northern Ireland Football, a couple of smaller rugby teams, Ireland Hockey, universities, and a couple of our Belfast Giants, crucially, obviously, with the ice hockey connection. And we're starting to develop a nice bit of traction there, and we're getting a lot of customers coming back to us, and they're very pleased with the service that we're providing. So we're getting more and more access and understanding our customers more and more, and building a product that's more and more fit for purpose and also transferable. So primarily we're looking at soccer and rugby and GA, and we're looking at building something that's transferable to ice hockey as well. And Northern Ireland's obviously thriving in sports tech. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Obviously we took part in the Ignite accelerator at the Ormo Bass there, and there's a little bit of a sports theme running through that. But there's also heavyweights like Stat Sports, Incisive with Kathy Craig worked alongside us in the Ignite program. Performa, I know we're starting to establish themselves pretty well in that space. So there's a lot going on. There's a nice cluster there, and we're all encountering the same problems and working through things together. So it's nice to have that support.